This is part 6 to Crazy Short Stories to Memorize the Top 200 Medicines. This is about antibiotics, antivirals, and more. Amoxicillin, clavulanate, augmentin, antibiotic. A mockingbird cleverly ate food and antibiotics out of a deep hole in August. Amoxicillin, Amoxil-penicillin-antibiotic. They mocked a silly mockingbird for taking antibiotics out of a pen. Moxifloxacin-Avelox-fluoroquinolone antibiotic. The ox mocked the flock of sheep, but then an avalanche hit the ox and the sheep were safe on the floor. Ciprofloxacin-Cipro-fluoroquinolone antibiotic. See the Profloc organizer at work on the floor. He's also a Cipro. Levofloxacin, Levaquin-fluroquinolone antibiotic. He loved the queen. To be with her, he had to leave the flock and join her on the floor. Mupirocin-Bactroban-topical antibiotic. The loud music pierced their ears so much they had to use topical antibiotic on them, so it was back to banning music. Clarithromycin-Biaxin-macrolide antibiotic. He clearly threw the mice at the macaw. He says it was by accident. Clindamycin-Cleocin-antibiotic. Bacteria cling to children, so I clean my son regularly. Metronidazole-Flagyl-antibiotic. Careful, this antibiotic is fragile. On the metro, it can dissolve quickly. Cephalexin-Keflex-cephalosporin antibiotic. The cat flexed so much he was sore. He took antibiotics, so he suffered less. Nitrofurantoin-Macrobid-antibiotic for UTI. At night, fury over a macaw bidding war caused her UTI to start. Tetracycline-AlaTet or Brodspec-antibiotic. He went to test cycle a bite despite being sick and on antibiotics, but all tests have to be done on a broad space. Doxycycline-Vibramycin or Adoxa-antibiotic. To fight off bacteria, a dog went to the gym. He saw dog cycling and vibrating mice. Azithromycin-Zithromax-macrolide antibiotic. There was a contest between a zithrowing mouse and a zithrowing master to see who could hit the center of the macrame. Fluconazole-Diflucan-antifungal. The pilot flew the convict to the hospital for a foot fungal infection, but the convict died of the flu on the way. Betamethasone+clotrimazole-Lotrisone cream, antifungal. Beta fish's math and closing tripod skills are bad because they don't try hard. It's from fungus in the brain. So in school, they are put in the low-try zone. Chlorhexidine-Betasept-antiseptic. The tree's chlorophyll heckled the weed's chlorophyll for losing the bet in September for who was the cleanest. Sofosbuvir-Sovaldi-antiviral for hepatitis C. The sofa by the river was sewn badly because the seamstress was sick with hepatitis C. Oseltamivir-Tamiflu-antiviral. The woman who sells tambourines got the tummy flu from a virus. Valganciclovir-Valcyte-antiviral. The Valley girl cycles so much, even with a virus, she goes out to see the beautiful valley sights. Acyclovir-Zovirax-antiviral. A cycle veered into the zoo medical laboratory and the zoo virus got out. Valacyclovir-Valtrex-antiviral. In the valley, cycling is very popular to relieve viral diseases. In the valley, T-Rex can also be found cycling. Efavirenz, imtricytidine, tenofovir, Atripla, antiviral for HIV. A group of 10 elves with HIV went on a trip to a bean museum because of their interest in beans. Raltegravir, Isentress, antiviral for HIV. I rolled the teacup into the package and I sent it to the address for my friend with HIV. Hydroxychloroquine-Plaquenil-antimalaria. Quick! Hide the rocks behind the malaria plaque. That's it for this video. Thanks.